Hey there everyone, all the techies and data enthusiasts there. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, here is an important announcement to you all. So we are going to come up with a new playlist called as Generative AI using Django. So this particular playlist is definitely gonna be a very interesting playlist because you can say this is the first playlist which I am creating where you will be discussing about Generative AI parallelly Django. Not only that, you will also be learning, like after discussing about this, immediately we will be starting with creating the projects. We will be having two projects in this particular series. One is normally RAG project, how you can build a RAG project in Django, and another one is we are going to fine tune with the help of a specific data set, and we are going to build this particular project an end-to-end production level project. This is parallelly we are going to host these particular projects on an cloud server, whether it can be AWS, Azure, GCP or Oracle Cloud. Mostly I am thinking of Oracle Cloud because if you see in past I have created one video on Oracle Cloud where I have explained you all that Oracle provides an always free tier instance where you will get a instance which you can run lifetime free without any billing. Up to 4 instances you can create, or 4 OCPU based one instance also you can create it. That's very fast as well. So I'm also using that only for my normal day-to-day users. I'm building some projects, so to deploy those projects, test, I don't get any bills. So you all can also verify your account immediately. You can start to use Oracle always free instance. Parallelly you can host your complete website in that particular server, make it live, and once you show that particular website to the interviewer, they will definitely be shocked by seeing these projects and the level of efforts you have put. So we will discuss in detail like what is the curriculum or what is the main key you can say key libraries which you are going to learn in this particular libraries or skill set which you will get to learn in this particular playlist, and parallelly what is our plan and approach, everything we will discuss. So let's not waste our time. Let's dive into my computer screen and discuss more about this in detail. Before that, if you have not subscribed the channel, make sure to subscribe the channel and definitely on the bell notification so that as soon as I upload my video, you all get a reminder. And I'm expecting you all to share this video with your friends because I take a lot of efforts to create this particular content and parallelly research about it and come up with a video. So I expect you all to just do subscribe the channel and share with your friends. This is a community. Let us upskill together. So guys, now let's get started. So guys, generative AI using Django, this is an ultimate guide for you all. Okay, for the beginners, it is like a beginner friendly course, you can say, where you will be having completely from beginner to advanced level, everything you will be learning. You don't need to have any prior knowledge except Python. If you know Python clearly, that's enough. So after this, let's move further. This video is about what we are going to learn in this complete course, like what is the curriculum and what all are the things or tools you are going to learn, that we will discuss in detail in this particular video. So as I told you all in the intro itself, we will be discussing in detail. Number one, introduction and setup. So the first video will be about the basic introductions and setup of what all the things we need. Okay, so introduction to generative AI and Django. In this is the particular first videos you can say where you will be learning about the definition of generative AI, what are the various applications and fields and importance of large language models, and overview of Django and a web framework. Django is a web framework. Okay, so installing Django and project setup, how you can install a particular Django, what are the prerequisites of it, and how can you create a new project, and also introduction to that particular project structure, and creating a GitHub repo and pushing it to an initial setup. So we will be learning about all this in detail. So we will be even learning GitHub as well then. Okay, those who all don't know GitHub, don't worry, I'll give a high level overview as well in this course. And if you require a complete GitHub detailed video, you can comment below. I'll definitely create a video on it as well. After that, understanding Django basics. So there are some basic key frameworks which you need to understand in Django, or you can say key tools. Like you have views.py, urls.py, what it is going to do, what is URL routing, and how can you build a particular dynamic routing homepage and everything. We'll be discussing about this particular course. Okay. Django models. So what is models.py? Like models is nothing but where you will be writing the database schema, like how you can do it. We'll be discussing about that, and defining the models for storing data. How can you apply migrations to it? When there is some errors while applying migration, how can you solve those particular bugs? When you are learning Django or creating Django for first time, you will face very big issues as well. Like there will be multiple issues coming up. Even I have faced them, not now, like 2 3 years back when I was learning Django initially when I was in my college. So there I used to, when I started to learn Django, I faced a lot of issues over there. So now it's very easy. You can solve them also very easily with the help of AI technology. But you need to know why those errors are coming and how you can debug, that we'll be learning. And how can you test that particular Django model, that we'll be seeing in detail. After this, we'll be learning about the main core concept, that is generative AI concept. Meaning like what is generative AI, and we will be learning about what are GPTs, some of the generative models like GPTs, GANs and VAEs. Okay, these are very important. Without understanding them, you cannot understand what exactly this project is about. And moreover, these particular models only are the core concept because of which now generative AI is evolving like anything. These chat GPT and other AI models all are because of this core concepts only. Focusing on transformer based models like text generation models especially, and how generative AI models work in tasks like text generation, that also we'll be discussing. Large language models overview we'll be having, and how it's important, some of the popular architectures of large language models, and what is the difference between pre-trained models and what is fine tuning. This particular question many of them will be having, that we'll be discussing in detail in this particular series. Okay, and practical setup of how you can set up Hugging Face libraries, or you can how you can use those Hugging Face models, how can you download it locally on a laptop, that we'll be seeing. Okay, these are transformer based models. Then LLM integrations, like how you can write LLM model related code in Django, that we'll be discussing. And the pre-built LLM models using Hugging Face, how can you load them? Downloading is over, but how can you load and use them, that we'll be discussing in detail. After that, RAG, one of the very famous concept right now. We have even CAG, and I guess ARAG or some other RAG is there. CAG is nothing but catchy augmented generation. So that's a new concept actually, which is very fast compared to RAG, but we will discuss about that as well. Introduction to RAG systems, and how RAG combines retrieval with generation, we'll be discussing about that. Use cases of RAG like chatbot and QA systems, what are some basic use cases, how it is helpful in real world examples, that we'll be discussing in detail. After that, vector database. So in this particular project, right, we are going to use a vector database called Quadrant for project. So those who all don't know what is Quadrant, Quadrant is also a vector database like Pinecone, and you have many vector databases right now, ChromaDB, Fias, and even you have I guess Melvis. There are many instances, many particular databases, vector databases, out of which I have selected Quadrant mainly because Quadrant allows you to upload multiple documents for free, like one PDF file and another PDF file, a set of 100 PDF files also you can upload in their free version. But when it comes to Pinecone, they limit it to only one PDF file. You cannot upload any other ones, and you cannot even talk to them as well. So that particular unique feature I like in Quadrant, and it's a startup as well. So I like to support them. Their idea is a bit unique, and it's interesting as well. So we will be using Quadrant for this particular project when we are going to build, and we will be learning about it as well. After that, the project basic architecture, how we are going to use Django and RAG system, then the backend, we are going to write the backend and the practical implementation of it. Then we are going to create a simple front-end UI for RAG queries and build API to interact with them. So we'll be using this Quadrant, LLM models, and even this Django, everything, and we are going to build a complete RAG end-to-end system. Okay. Fine tuning LLM. Once RAG is done, the second big monster, or you can say the second big important concept in generative AI is fine tuning of an LLM model. So we'll be learning about what is fine tuning and how it's important, and how you can fine tune a particular pre-trained model for a domain specific tasks. We'll be learning about that. Examples of fine tuning applications can be customer support and domain specific question answering bots. So there are many multiple things. We'll be learning about them, how you can use. There are many strategies as well. You have LoRa, QLoRa, and even PEFT, parameter efficient fine tuning, and there are many more fine tuning techniques which we can use. And there is again one more thing also. You have to decide, like when you're building a project only, you have to decide which particular LLM model you are going to use, open source or closed source. When you have open source, you have multiple models, like especially meta models and small language models like Pi 3, Pi 4 from Microsoft. There are multiple models, and when it comes to closed source, you have ChatGPT, which you can use that particular models, but it's an API based. You have to interact them only with the help of APIs. That is there. And there is even Mixtral, I guess. Mixtral provides API based integration only. Okay, there are many more models like this. So we'll be discussing about that. How to prepare a dataset for fine tuning, we'll be discussing about that, tokenization and data cleaning. And then we will be going forward with fine tuning of a particular model according to our requirements. And we will build that particular model and deploy it. We'll be using Django only for that. And finally, fine-tuned LLM projects, we'll be discussing about that. So what is that we'll be building, I told, right, we'll be building a custom LLM project. So that will be a kind of related to a domain specific project. Okay, so we'll be fine-tuning it, and finally we'll be using that model in our local system. Don't worry, like actually the main point here is we cannot fine-tune a model on our local system. If you try to fine-tune, I can actually fine-tune. I have a GPU, NVIDIA good GPU only. It's RTX 3090, I guess. But the problem is, if you fine tune it on your local laptop, definitely, those who are seeing these videos, you will understand, like your laptops will get crashed. That's the reason we will fine tune a model using some cloud based solution. Then we will download that fine tuned model and we will inference it locally. How we can run it, we will see. Okay. And finally we'll be building one for front end. It's common front end, and we'll be deploying it in our cloud as well. Okay. Finally, for deployment, we'll be using as I told you, Oracle Cloud, and deploying Django applications with AI models. That we will be doing deployment. For this, we'll be mainly using Docker. We will be using Docker, how you can write Docker file, and how you can actually write even Nginx. So if you have a domain, we can use Nginx for reverse proxy. But you don't have your domain, then we need to only write Docker file for now. Don't need of Docker compose, actually don't need to create a YAML file, Docker compose YAML file, and create complexity. Let us simply write a Docker file and let us host that in our EC2 instance, and let us bring it live. That we will be seeing in detail in this particular entire series. I hope you all like this particular video. This is the first video of our series, and I'm expecting you all share this particular video with your friends and show the same energy what you're showing to this particular video. And I'm expecting you all, if you all like this particular video and interested with this series, make sure to comment below. If you comment below, I'll get more encouragement and I'll try to create more videos and come up with more unique concepts. So guys, that's all for today's video. Do like, share and subscribe the channel. Meet you all again in my next video. Thank you. Bye bye.